All right, what is it? It's 10:24 Monday night, just packing up to go to bed. Look, I thought, all right, before I go to bed, I'll throw 1,000 into an account, and I'll start tomorrow morning with $1,000. I wanted to do another experiment for you guys. You know, you guys go, man, Mel, you got like 20,000, 15,000, 30,000. We see all the things that you're doing. Okay, each week I've been going back and starting with 5,000. You know, I've taken that initial, what was it, 3,700, and turned that into, with carbon, not me on my own, just carbon leaving it on its own, into 5,595. So then I put $5 grand in the account and we blew it up. Put another $5 grand in the account, blew it up. All right, so everybody started to say you got too much. I think the last posting I did, I'm not even sure if I did do that with my wallet, 32,000. That's what that initial 13,700 has done, 32,000. Okay, so I went, okay, I'm going to bed. I'll put 1,000 into account. Tomorrow morning I'll wake up and I'll start with 1,000. But right before jumping in bed, I thought, I'll just do one real quick thing. So look, it's 10. I had to start up screencast. My screencast up here, and here it is, like 10:25, 10:22, right? Look right here, 10:19. So I jump in a really quick trade, so easy to do, right? And I've got 1,098. Here's two of them straight back to back, $72, $5. So what are we up? So let's just use $70. That's 7% in how many minutes? Okay, on 1,000, not on $100,000, not on $30,000, on 1,000. Now I could keep going, nah, man, I'm gonna get more, I'm gonna get more, I'm gonna get more. No, why? Because it was at the bottom here. I had a look just before going to bed, and it zipped up. There's a 1 minute chart, right? 1 minute degenerate. You guys go. But this is how quick it is. You apply the lessons you learn in the Carbon Academy. You apply what I teach you with the Red Army versus the Green Army. And I look to the left. I zoom out, like here we are. I'm going, wow, like I jumped out here, right? I didn't get caught. I jumped out here. We zoom out to the left. And why did I jump out here? Because I zoom out, right? And I look to the left. You know what the left is? The past. And what's the past say? It's just about to tag, right? It's right here. Look. It's just tagging the bottom of here. It's not a technical analysis. It's just a given. It's going to hit that resistance. On a 1 minute chart. We're not talking 5 minute hourly chart. In and out. 7%. See how quick that is? All right. That was real short. 2 minutes and 52 seconds. That's it. I'm done. So get ready for tomorrow. Look, here on the Telegram group for you really lucky 11 folks or whatever. 12 folks in here. I told you this morning, New York pump. For you guys, it's morning time for you. It's night here. New York pump was coming in, but it was dumping. It dumped, man, 38,000 to 37.5. I'll teach you what's going to happen. I even told you, look, we haven't seen the bottom yet. It's good for another 10K to go down. I'm not joking. You go 27, Mel, it's going lower than that. But that, that doesn't mean it's not going to go up first. Look, it just had a little bit of a rally. This is Gala. Why am I on Gala up here? Have a look. Why am I up on Gala? People go, man, Gala, well, it's a coin that's backed by all the artists that are sick and tired of Spotify making billions of dollars, and they get paid nothing. Spotify's a guy on the internet that takes their songs for free, downloads them, and sells them to you guys. So they've all, Snoop Dogg and everybody else got together, and they created a token, and you can utilize that token, so there's a utility behind it, and that's what's driving it. And look what it does. It mirrors, let's have a look here. Let's have a look. See that chart? BTC. See this? And see this? It's like looking in a mirror. But why trade Gala over BTC? Someone says, why don't we just trade BTC? So here's the start of the run, 9:03 your time. See, I got it on New York time here, right? Because I'm trading that New York pump in the mornings. 9:03 New York time. And what happened here? On Gala, 4.4%, right? A 4.4%. So what kind of return is that going to give you on a trade at 10x, right? I'm trading 10x. So, and Bitcoin, let's do the same one. Here we are here. And what we got? 3.9. What are you going to do? 4.4, 3.9. They're getting closer, This is Gala's usually 2 times better. That's a third better, quarter better, 25% better. I'm trading it. Okay, what was I going to tell you? Nothing. Oh yeah, the Telegram group. So here we are. So I haven't seen the bottom yet. There's a good 10K to go. You see, it tanked from 38 whatever down to 37.1 in a matter of, gosh, next to minutes, right? But that doesn't mean we'll not see a rally and maybe get back over 40 before we get to the bottom. What's this mean for you? Well, your base holdings when you're in ByBit, right? We're in ByBit Exchange and we're utilizing Carbon to look after our trades for us, right? That's the beauty. Let's say I took this trade and I wanted to keep on riding it. I would just take it, open up my Carbon, right? Go up here, go to Carbon, open up Carbon, and move. I already jumped out. Log into Carbon and move that trade. You've seen I have a video on it. Move that trade into Carbon, right? No, it's in my. Here we are. I do videos for everything, right? I got a lot of playlists. So let's have a look at my. Let's have a look at this playlist here, Carbon, right? And in Carbon, in this I have, let's see, SurfingLife, ByBit lesson, 6 a.m. pump, documented trade, moving a ByBit trade into the money management. And I explain how you take a ByBit trade. There's a balance here in ByBit. What's there? 11,752, 11,752. So I guess if this was a week, I started with 10 even. All right, I started with 10 and we go along and I talk about opening up a trade, collecting some serious profits, right? Make some serious profits and then taking that trade. Let's drag along, screenshot right here we go. Dragging along and then opening up Carbon, 11.7, 7,000 profit. I tell you, it kills it. Refresh this, take that sold trade, and if I drag this along, we're going to do a little thing here. Here we are. And we, let me see. I add it. You just add it, boom, pop it up into Carbon. Add it to Carbon, let Carbon do the money management and go to sleep. Doesn't matter if the market dumps on you. Doesn't matter if the market pumps on you in a short. Carbon will look after that and do it for you. That's how you can win. You see, you go, Mel, I can't trade like this. Look at that. I jumped out. Told you, see? Now look at it. It's coming back down. Why? How'd I know how to do that? It wasn't I did technical analysis, right? Here we are. I just rode it up and I zoomed out, looked to the left, and went, wow, we're right back where it was at 6:45 in the morning when the opening market came and they dumped it. Now all the managers come on the floor and they say, let's pump it. It's that simple. It's no technical analysis here. I teach you that. And I went, okay, let's not get greedy. You know what most people would do? They would stay. They would stay in. They go, oh, I'm going to get more, I'm going to get more, I'm going to get more. You just gave back 25% of your gains there, right? You just gave back. Instead of getting $70 in a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes on 1,000, 7% on $1,000 in 10 minutes, you just gave back and you ended up with about 40, right? So you just go, thank you. This is how you do it. Thank you very much. And walk away. Thanks a lot. Don't get a gambling attitude. Thank you very much. Walk away. That's how I keep building and building and building. And you know what I keep doing? I keep showing you because you keep saying, well, because you got a great big balance, right? You saw that before on this. You go, okay, here we are in a week and you've already at 11.7 and when you started with 10, you blew it up $1,700 in a matter of hours. Well, what I keep doing is I've been doing this, and I guess if you get a hold of Kevin or whatever happens, he'll tell you on my Carbon, I keep emptying my account and going back to, where are we? Going back to $1,000 here. Let's have a look. Proved it. 1,098, right? Started with 1,000 just 10 minutes ago. I just zip, right? I go back and start. You can do it. I'm not saying you should. If you're going to get into Carbon, you should not have anything less than 1,500, right? You shouldn't be trading with less than 1,500. And you know there's a fee up front, a one-time lifetime fee, and there's your $49 to manage everything each month. It's well worth it. Anyway, I'm not promoting Carbon here. I just want to show you what's going on. You guys can, if I can do it, you can do it, right? If I can do it, you can do it. It's just some really simple math. So get on this, get on these, and have a look. You know, I talked to you about catching the evening pump. It's, you know, there's 3 times. I talk about it over and over and over. There's in 5 a.m. my time, right? I know I live in the Philippines. But look, you just get Time Buddy. Go here, get Time Buddy. Oh, here we go. Every week I cover all the same stuff. Every time I do it, right? Manila, London, New York. I got Sydney there because I wanted to watch a football match. Okay? But Manila is the same time zone as Singapore. So you can put Singapore in. But the first one is Tokyo. So I just know it's an hour before us. So 5 a.m. my time is 6 a.m. Tokyo. So for you guys in New York, right? Eastern time, 4 p.m. That's the first market. Tokyo morning. In Tokyo morning, boom, 4 p.m. New York time. 5 p.m. Singapore comes on. So there's the Asian market right there for you guys. You guys can trade that. That's 4 p.m. in New York, 3 p.m. in all Missouri, Kansas, and all you got all that area. 2 p.m. in Mountain Time, Alberta, Colorado, Denver, all that area. And 1 p.m. out on the Vancouver and Los Angeles on the West Coast. That's a great trading time for you. There's always, I've showed you this, go to that video, right? Go to the video where I talk about the pumps, right? And getting in it. Using Time Buddy. I'll show you how to get Time Buddy. I'll teach you all this stuff you can do. So go to that video, where are we? Where's my time? And learn that, right? And then what's the next one? Well, first, actually, before that is London. London comes first. And if we go to London, look at 6 a.m., those guys are a little slower. New York's always 5 a.m. But here we go, London, 6 a.m. And what happens? So we get the next one after, Tokyo, Singapore, comes London. 6 a.m. London, that's 1 a.m. in New York. That's 11 p.m. in Denver, 10 p.m. in Los Angeles. If you guys are in Aussie, 5 p.m. in Sydney. Now look at this. So 6 a.m., so for us it's 2 in the afternoon. So I only work a couple hours a day. I do in the morning, 2 hours. I do in the afternoon, 2 hours. And then I do in the evening. I just watched a Western. It was pretty nutty. It's called Bastard Crossing. It was I like watching a Western every night, and I go to bed at 10 o'clock. So 6 a.m. London. And it comes on. We get that 6 a.m. pump or the 6 a.m. dump. If it's up overnight, they dump it. If it's down, they pump it. So there's always a great gain. And then on the floor, 2 hours later, the managers walk in. And between 8 and 9, boom, it goes again. It just goes again. And then right after that, that's 4 a.m. in New York. Here we are at New York. Then what happens? It's more closer to 5:30. You see, Londoners get up later, got to drink that cup of tea, God save the Queen, all that nonsense. Well, in New York, the brokers are at their desks at 5 a.m., right? I used to have a brokerage house. I know what time these guys start. 5 a.m. And we get that 5 a.m., 6 a.m. burst, right? Either the pump or the dump. Lately, it's been pumping all the time. Now we're getting ready for where it dumps. But at 5 a.m. burst, and then you get the later one. And this morning it just came, right? It came at 9. It's usually at 7 or 8. I'm awful close to my microphone, I just realized. Why is my microphone? Because I did a Bible verse before I went to bed, and my mic's sitting on my Bible on the top of my desk. Anyway, so there's those 3 times, right? Tokyo, Singapore, London, New York. Those 3 times you can clean up, just like I did for a couple minutes. It takes you 5-10 minutes, and boom, you zip into it. Those guys do it. And then the rest of the time, you go to Carbon, and you let Carbon look after your trades. And you take all the, here. What is it doing for you? Let me see. Let's go here, and let's go into Trading View. Carbon is giving you the alerts, so you can self-trade. It's setting those trades in Carbon. I have a premium, right? Here we go. Now, it's probably set in the 1-minute chart. You go, come on, Mel, you're in the 1 minute. So, on the... And you know, I live in, here we go, here's the alert. So look, it just fired off at 19 minutes past 10. Algo just fired off. Flat sell. What's a flat sell? That's telling you to close the long. So if you look down here earlier, there would have been opening along, right? Adam selling the long, Chisel selling the long, Algo selling the long, right? So it's telling you, oh, it's actually on a 1 second. Look at that loaded up. But you see, Algo here, look, the flat sell was on the 20-minute chart. See it load the 20-minute chart? And if I open up Kevin's chart, it'll show you here, and it shows you when you come in and when you get out and the sell. So you're getting this alert. Your computer goes beep, and in your This is self-trading, right? In your main account, in Karbon's main account, it's automatically trading for you. It's taking the trades and it's closing the trades for you. Then in your overflow account, it's taking all the trades that can't fit in your main account. And then in your beyond the bot, you go, okay, I want to do what you're doing, Mal. You take these alerts that he's doing and you tweak them for yourself, right? So I look at algo, but also looked at, wow, Gala's got a way bigger spread than algo. So when that algo one came in, I took the Gala trade. Okay, that's it. Now it's 15 minutes. I was going to do a 5-minute clip. All right, Surf Life and Malcolm, stay close, go far. All right, you guys, you're welcome.